Hey guys, Ajax22 here. Just wanted to make a quick update as to the status of that project, Stevens visible loader that was recovered in the trash dump buried in concrete. As you can see, I've been working on getting it apart a little bit. Haven't used any penetrating oil, haven't used any electrolysis on this one. It's actually in really good shape. Just had to use a knife and with a broken tip to chisel away at all the concrete that was in it, and then just gently use a little mechanical force to pull her apart. Right now the only part that looks damaged is this little screw right here, which I don't know if you can make that out, but she got stripped. Interestingly enough, it looked like it was stripped before I got to it and was only being held in by the concrete. Not exactly sure how that worked. Maybe it was partially stripped or cross-threaded and just corroded internally, but I mean, it's pretty bright. I really don't know what was holding it in there. The other internals that have come out so far look pretty good. Gun itself, I'm not exactly sure how the breech block comes apart on these. And that one screw right there seems to be pretty stuck. Might need to use a little penetrating oil on that before we start pulling it apart. The other ones came real easy. The only reason I put any force in them at all. So yeah, came apart. So far so good. Internals look pretty clean. This gun isn't badly rusted. This one's going to be a little more mechanical in nature for the restoration. I mean, you can see where somebody hit it with some sort of power tool while they were digging it out of the concrete. I'm guessing those are jackhammer strikes. And of course, there's the bend in the barrel and the bend in the mag too, but it's pretty soft steel. We can push it around pretty good, I think. At least I hope. I mean, if not, we'll have a gun that shoots down and to the right pretty good when we're all done. But we will have a gun that shoots. Once I got all the concrete out, it actually was cocking, and the hammer was dropping, like when you pull the trigger. So that part of it worked. The firing pin is frozen in the forward position in the breech block. The pump, I'm not exactly sure how this pump works. It looks like it's, to me that looks like it's stuck in the rearward position. Unless this is the moving component and this just holds. I don't know. I don't exactly know how these things work or what the components do or what's, firm mounted and what slides, what doesn't, etc. And it looks like there's still some junk inside it. Yeah, penetrating oil looks like it's going to be the next step for this one. Hey, there's markings. Stevens regular U.S. patent, 22 short, long, or long rifle. And then it's got some J. Stevens Arms Company Chickcore. I can't really make that out. Stevens visible loader. Patent April 30th. April 30th, 07. So that, had markings. Who knew? Anyway, that's what I've been tinkering around with in front of the couch. Gotta see if I can get a diagram or, a disassembly video of somebody else with one of these things. It might just be that I think this component here might actually move backwards and move the breech block, but it looks like it's got pressure that's holding it up against the barrel, and I don't want to force anything yet. If this part is, this little wedge here is the part that moves forward and backward, that would be really interesting to me. But it seems like that's separate from this. Like this would be the part that would drive it. But this bears on this little latch under here. Maybe it, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how these things work. So something around here goes backwards and that releases this part here. I'm not sure what. Anyway, if you guys, any of you guys have one of these things complete and can take it apart and show me how it works, that would be really awesome. Save me a little bit of heartache. I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna be going away this weekend, but I'm gonna try to get to the hardware store and get some sort of a, 6-inch PVC pipe with one cap to dip this thing in, that I can fill up with some form of penetrating oil, or ATF was suggested as a pretty good fluid, kerosene, something like that. Anyway, have a good one, guys.